Hi, Sandra. Yeah, I'm here live in my bedroom today, and I'm late for my phone because my iPad isn't working. I've got to go out very soon. I've got to get ready because I'm meeting that foreign guy, as you know. So hello, Michael. I don't know if you can hear me okay and see me okay because literally my phone's playing up at the moment. It's really playing up. I don't know if it's because I'm home now and I haven't got Wi-Fi switched on my phone. Oh yeah, I have got Wi-Fi switched on my phone. So anyway, sorry. So anyway, yeah, I'm back now. So yeah, I've got to go out soon, so I've got to get ready to basically go dancing with this guy, and I need to get changed and everything. I've just got back. I've been shopping all day and I've been out and about. So I always promise you a video. Well, I don't actually promise in case I can't do one, but so far I've done a video every day since the 1st of July. So thanks for tuning in, Michael. So basically this video is about aromantic asexuals being just as valid as aromantic sexuals. And it's really important because I received this private message from someone with very strong views about the Aromantic flag t-shirts that I've done. Now, I'm not going to stop designing my own Aromantic designs for Aromantic asexuals. There's no way. I don't need someone's permission to design t-shirts how I want. There are thousands of people that even, you know, are designers, and there's loads of people that design asexual merchandise that are not even asexual. Do you see what I mean? So the same principle applies. I'm a designer. I design things my way. I don't copy other people's work. So asexual aromantics are just as valid as sexual aromantics. And we can do it as asexual aromantic people. I'm not obviously asexual aromantic, but as asexual aromantics, you know, we can have our own, I say we because obviously I help aromantics. I am friends with aromantics. And, you know, we are a community of asexual, you know, I'm not aromantic, but asexuals have asexual aromantics in them. And as you know, asexual aromantics are, you know, most of the asexuals are aromantics. That's what I'm trying to say. The majority are aromantics, not romantic. So asexual aromantics are just as valid as sexual aromantics. But sexual aromantics don't like the fact that aromanticism is associated with asexuality. Now, I got this private message, which I thought was quite rude, you know, telling me what to do, you know, like they've discussed things and they don't want me doing my own t-shirt designs. You know, I don't answer to them in life. I can't believe that. I doubt they go around and turn to a big company and say, oh, sorry, big company, I don't like what you're doing. Take your designs down. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. And the fact I've got my own designs is good because I'm not breaching anyone else's copyright. So yesterday, I actually met an asexual friend, and I saw her. I happened to bump into her in Poundland, and I haven't seen her for ages because she's been at uni. And then she said, oh, yeah, because I saw her, and I said, oh, we've got another Exeter meet-up soon. Are you back in Exeter now? She's like, yeah, I'm back. I said, oh, that's so good. So you might be able to come out to our next asexual meetup. She said, yeah, that's brilliant. And she follows me on my Redbubble account. And she said to me, she said, oh, I see you've got loads of new t-shirt designs. Have you got any for aromantics? And I said, yeah. So I showed her the aromantic designs I've got, which are clearly for aromantic asexuals because it says I'm ace on them. If they don't like your designs and they don't have to buy your designs, I'm not seeing the problem. Yeah, watch this, Michael. I'm just going to switch the camera around. Exactly. Watch this. They're saying I shouldn't even have them on there. So, right. So this is the message, right? I'm trying to hide the person's name for you know, because I'm being kind to them, really, trying to avoid that, you know, answering their, you know, putting their name on air so that I'm not causing them any grief. But I don't know if you can really see this, not very easily. I'm not accepting it because I'm not replying to it. But basically this person is a member of Australian Aces, Asexuals from the Land of Oz, and Asexual Book Club, right? They're members of 3 asexual groups, right? And then I'm gonna read out what they've written. So it's going to be hard to actually hold the camera up, and you'll have to read it. It's too blurry for me. Okay, Michael. Let me come around. Right. Okay. So I've put it this way now, so I can actually read it and scroll along to it. So I just wanted you to see that it was a real thing. I'm not making it up. And this person is a member. Don't forget, of 3 asexual groups. This is important to this to what they put. Hi, Sandra. I commented on your post in the Australian Aces group the other day asking about the aromantic flags in your designs. I sent a Tumblr ask to this person, the person who designed the current arrow flag. Dark, I've missed the person's name out on purpose for, obviously, I just think it's fairer to them. But so they sent a tumbler to this particular person. It's a person who designed the current, bear in mind current, which means there's different aromantic flags. And it says design the current arrow flag, or arrow if you want to pronounce it arrow, or arrow. So dark green, light green, white, grey and black. And here's what they had to say. I see the attached image. I didn't even look at the image. I assume you're not arrow yourself from the fact you've done videos about dating. I am aromantic and I've talked to some other arrow people and they all... Oh, God, sorry. I talked to some arrow people. It doesn't matter where I've done dating or anything. Actually, one of my most watched videos on this channel is Aromantic Struggles, and the majority of people say I really understand aromantic, so it has got no relevance whatsoever. I assume you're not aromantic, you arrow yourself from the fact you've done videos about dating, which is just because I do videos about dating doesn't mean to say I don't understand aromantics. And so what if I'm not aromantic? I am aromantic and I've talked to some other arrow people and they agree that an alloromantic, meaning someone like me, person, redesigning our flag is very disrespectful. You know? Oh dear, it's like it's their flag. No one else can design one. A lot of aromantic community internal discussion went into the current flag design, and the flag itself and that process behind it are important to a lot of people. One thing that I find especially concerning is the only designs you have with this flag are also asexual. That's the point of it. It's an asexual aromantic flag. We're allowed our own flags, for goodness sake, and I'm allowed to design what the heck I want. Currently, community, aside from general visibility, is breaking away from the asexual community. Don't forget, this person is in 3 asexual groups. Talk about hypocrisy. While there is a significant overlap between the two communities, it is harmful to both when they are seen as essentially the same. Right? So they're saying they're aromantic. They're in 3 asexual aromantic groups, yet they're complaining about the visibility of asexuals being aromantic, basically, you know, and that sexuals are trying to get away from that, you know. So anyway, it's harmful to both when they are seen as essentially the same. Just a few examples. Aromantic ace people are assumed to be arrow. Allosexual arrow people are assumed to be ace. And speaking from experience, arrow ace people are alienated from the asexual community because of a heavy emphasis on alloromantic experiences. Well, that's simply not true. I mean, I'm talking to you all the time on here, you know, Michael, and you're an aromantic, and I'm going to mention something else in a minute as well, because I've got aromantic friends. So, you know, one of my 3 best male friends is aromantic. I talk to him regularly, nearly daily. So that's absolute rubbish. One thing that I find, I've already said about that, when they're trying to break away, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I and the other arrows I talk to would very much appreciate you removing the designs from your red bubble. If you want to make alloromantic designs in future, please use the most widely accepted flag and make them available. Wouldn't it make more sense for them to be suggesting aromantic heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, etc. flags to go with the aromantic asexual flag? Exactly. Why on the hell aren't we allowed our own flag? It's ridiculous. We're just as valid. I mean, I'm saying we because I know I'm not aromantic asexual, but I say we because we're a community-based sexuals, and there's absolutely no reason why I can't design my own flag. Do you know what I mean? And it's my own design. I'm not actually allowed to copy other people's designs. That's why I can't do what they're saying. Please use the most widely accepted flag and make them available as arrow only, or as well as arrow ace. Kind regards, that person. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm not even going to bother reading their blooming stuff. I'm just going to decline it. I can get rid of decline. Would you like to block this person? Yep, I'll block them as well. Actually want to block them on Facebook as well. You know. Yeah, get rid of them completely. It's ridiculous. How ridiculous is that? You know, there's lots of people that do, there's people that write asexual books. that aren't asexual. There's people that design asexual t-shirts besides me that are not even asexual. They don't even do all the visibility work that I do. You know, I've got an asexual friends group and there are loads of aromantics in that group. And actually there are aromantics in my asexual dating group, because unlike, you know, the whole society who seems to think that no aromantic people whatsoever ever want to date and be in relationships, that's simply not true. There are a huge proportion that don't, but there are some aromantics that definitely do want to be in relationships. That I have an aromantic friend. I just said one of my best friends is aromantic. He is currently seeing a guy. He's practically in a relationship with him, just they're not official yet. You know? So it's absolute rubbish that aromantics can't do, you know, aromantics don't date. It's absolutely bonkers. I think it's disgusting, and I'm disgusted that people are writing to me like this, telling me what I can and can't do with my life and my designs. I'm an independent artist, and I purposely do not copy other people's work. I do not get flags and take them like loads of other people do. This is reminding me of when someone gives their opinion on art and someone comes along and says they can't voice their opinion on it, then they're not an artist themselves. It's absolutely ridiculous. I am an artist and I design my own designs. That's the whole point. And I don't copy other people's work. And, you know, the fact is they've even said it's for clearly for, you know, aromantic asexuals, because I put I'm ace on it. So I've made it different so that people can see it's an asexual aromantic design. And there's actually no discrepancy on those two particular designs. And the fact this person is in 3 asexual groups, when I don't even, it hints that they're not even asexual, they're just aromantic. Because it's like they're saying, oh, well, I'm aromantic, you know, and it's not good to confuse the issue. I don't even know if they're asexual. It's absolutely ridiculous and rude. You know, I don't know every single aromantic person in the world. I don't know every single person who designed every single aromantic flag in the world, but I'm sure whoever designs flag designs. Right, but my point is someone can have an opinion on art without being an artist, yeah. And you can create art for aromantics without being aromantic. Exactly, Michael, thank you. I can create art for aromantics without being aromantic. Thank you. I rest my case. Exactly. I do not need their permission to be able to do that. I can do what I like in my life, and I'm helping people, you know. And like I said, my friend came along yesterday and she actually asked me had I got any aromantic designs, you know. And also, this is so important, I had a sexual aromantic on my asexualized page. She comes on there, Jenny I think's her name, absolutely lovely person. She said she's not aromantic asexual, she's an aromantic sexual, and could I please design my cat t-shirt. I prefer cats in aromantic colours because she'd like to get one. She'd like to buy one, and that's why I did that for her. If you notice, if you look at the cat ones, it doesn't actually say asexual in the design, or doesn't even say the word a in the design. Well, she said she's not even bothered if it says the word a in the design, because she said, you know, she's aromantic anyway, and it goes wow. So she actually asked me to do it. So not everyone in the aromantic community feels like this person does. And it's stupid. There's tons of companies that design things for people. There's people that sell cigarettes. They don't smoke themselves. They might work in a supermarket and they have to get cigarettes for people, yet they don't smoke. People might have to sell alcohol in their job, but they don't drink. It's just absolutely pathetic. I'm sorry, but it is. It's just disgusting. You know, I don't like it when people are, you know, it's like they you know, asexual aromantics are just as valid as sexual aromantics, and I can do designs for aromantic asexuals if I want to. It's a free blimmin' country, you know. It's just ridiculous. It's just saying that, oh, you know, it's just basically saying that, oh, we want to dampen down the you know, the aromantic asexuals because sexual aromantics are getting a bad name. It's a bit like that type of thing, isn't it? And I'm glad you said that, Michael. I don't have to be aromantic to create aromantic designs. It's absolutely ludicrous. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely ludicrous. And so, you know, so not every, you know, this clearly, like, I'm going to spin my designs around so you can clearly see they're for asexuals, and they're complaining they're for asexuals. They're complaining I don't use their flag, but I can't use their flag because that's copyrighted to them. I can't use their flag, so I have to come up with my own design, you know. That is clearly the aromantic colours and the asexual colours. It's a very clever design. And this one, it's taken me, and makes me laugh as well. A lot of work went into the other one. I mean, what about me? A lot of work goes into my t-shirts. I spent hours thinking about them, you know? Hours thinking about them. You know, this is an Aromantic flag one I did, you know? It says Aromantic flag, I'm ace, asexual t-shirt, because the I'm ace is for asexual, so it's clearly not for I could do that again, and I could do it without the I'm ace, you know, and then that would go for either Aromantics. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, my brand is Asexuals, you know, asexualized. I am actually creating them for asexual Aromantics. Do you know what I mean? Predominantly, you know. But this person, I'm trying to find my cat one. See the cat one? She asked me to do this. So I had my original cat one. Where's my original cat one? My original cat one was actually like this. Was actually like was the like, where are we? It was like this, but it didn't have the Aromantic colours on there. Where are we? This one here with the A. Can you see the A for asexual in I don't know if you can see it. It's a bit blurry on my phone. I know my phone's not very good at close up, but this is an A in a spade with a cat. And, you know, I didn't have this in Aromantic colours. This sexual Aromantic asked me if I'd do it. She says she wants to buy one. She follows me on Redbubble, you know. I'm not going to take my designs off Redbubble for the people who want to buy them, which is that asexual Aromantic people. Or, in this case, the woman on my asexualized page, she said, can you do cat ones in Aromantic colours so she can buy one? Because she likes my designs, you know. She talks to me on there. She's always looking at my posts and supporting me. And she's a sexual Aromantic, not an asexual one. So, do you know what I mean? It's just rude. I think it's so rude. You know, trying to tell me what to do. And they've had a discussion like they're God or something. Absolutely ridiculous. You know? So, these are obviously all my designs. But, you know, so now I'm not going to take it off. And like you say, Michael, I'm just, you know, I'm glad you said that, because that is the essence of the whole video, isn't it? I can design what t-shirts I like. Just because I'm not Aromantic doesn't mean to say I can't do Aromantic t-shirts. Just because I'm not Aromantic doesn't mean to say I can't do videos for Aromantics. You know? So yeah, this is a bit of a rant, as you know, but you can tell that I'm quite upset myself about it, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I think it's, you know, I wouldn't go around telling them what to do. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't. It's just not nice, you know? You could say, well, I'm a romantic person, but I'm not sexual. So can all the romantic sexual people please not flaunt that they're sexual, because it gives me, as a romantic person, a bad name. Do you see what I'm saying? It's absolutely ridiculous. Romantic orientation is separate to sexual orientation, but it can be linked together. You know, and Aromantic asexuals are just as valid as Aromantic sexuals. And like you say, I can basically design a t-shirt for an Aromantic asexual, even though I'm not an Aromantic asexual. There's thousands of companies that design things for people when they don't like the designs themselves, or they won't wear the designs themselves, or it's not for them, you know? You make product. I put a lot of time in myself to my designs. I design them to how I think they're different, and I'm not allowed to breach someone else's copyright. They even asking me to use that flag is actually illegal, because I can't use. There are other people using it though. There are other people that use these flags, but once someone's created a creative work like that, you're not supposed to copy it, because the copyright belongs to that person who's done it, unless you've got their written permission. The person who actually originally created that specific exact design, unless you've got their permission, you can't copy it. You can do different variations that makes it unique, like I've done different variations, but you can't copy that like for like. So that even them asking me to do that is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, they obviously don't know the legal implications with copyright. So anyway, there's my rant over. But yeah, so asexual Aromantics are allowed their own t-shirts made for them. They are allowed their own designs made for them. And they are allowed the Aromantic colours in t-shirt designs. Simple as. Do you know what I mean? Simple as. So thanks for your support, Michael. I'm glad you really understood where I was coming from with this. I'm really, really happy that you understood. It's really nice of you. Thank you. You know, and I do support Aromantic asexuals. You know, I've got loads of them in my groups, particularly the asexual friends. That's why I set the asexual friends one up, predominantly for any people that just want to make friends, which I know a lot of Aromantic asexuals are going to be in there. Because they, you know, the majority don't want to be in a relationship or date, but there are a lot in my asexual friends group that are actually, you know, there's some that are married. I don't think you need to thank me. It's common sense. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I'm thanking you again.
Yeah, well, obviously they haven't got any. That's all I can say. It's really weird. I've had other people, you know, I even had like a long time ago, a website company. They put a message on my website it went in the spam saying, can you please remove your t-shirts? People are getting confused with our t-shirts and going to your website instead of ours. I'm like, what? I'm like, what gives them the right to, I wasn't obviously, you know, the exact same brand as them or the other. What gives them the right to ask me to remove my website? Why don't they remove themselves and go and get another website if they think mine's too high competition for them? Do you know what I mean? Exactly, it is common sense, but I mean, people just don't have common sense, do they? They just like to like force their opinion down other people's throats, i.e. mine. So I'll not do what I want to do, and I'll not help people that I want to help. You know, they just like it's so negative. I hate negative energy. You know, it's just so negative towards what I do, and negative, I think, in general towards asexual aromantics, because it's a bit like saying, well, you know, sexual aromantics are tarnished enough with the asexuality side of things. Asexual aromantics, it's ridiculous. And like, you know, aromantic asexuals do sometimes have romantic partners as well, so of course you have to understand each other even if you're not the same, which again is common sense. Anyway, thanks Michael for your support. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the discussion. Thanks for just basically summing this video up in one sentence. I think I like your words better than mine, in the sense that, you know, it's simple, isn't it? I love aromantics, actually, in the sense you guys think a lot more logically, if I'm honest. In my experience, the aromantic friends I have, a lot of aromantic friends, they tend to think a lot more logically. It's probably because I'm a romantic. I think very emotionally, you know, I'm a very emotional person, very sensitive, and I don't think so logically. So it's really actually nice to have aromantic friends and aromantic people like yourself that come on and they just like black and white, you know? It's logical. Whereas me, I've been like, you know, I've been like trying not to get upset about it, but I just think, you know, it's rude. I spent so many weeks designing tons of t-shirts out the goodness of my own heart, trying to think of things that I think people will like, and doing a different design on purpose. You know, I had a couple of pan-romantic friends that bought my t-shirts, and I said to them, when they say I want some pan-romantic lines, I said that's fine, but I can't copy other people's work. So if they've seen another designer that they like elsewhere and they want me to design it so I can, you know, get the money for it, basically, which is not what I'm in asexuality for anyway, but because, you know, they want to buy from me because they know me and trust me and like me, I can't do it. I have to say, I'm really sorry, I can't do that because I won't breach someone else's copyright, you see, and I'm good like that. But there's thousands of people that aren't, you know what I mean? There's loads of people that just, you know, copy people's work. I don't believe in that. You know, I don't believe in doing that, you know, just outright copying. You might see a design and you want to like do a variation of it and change it, but that's because, you know, you put your own slant on it, because there's only so many things of that, you know, there's only so much of one thing that there is on available, and you've got to come up with a creative solution to try and find a different design. Anyway, my food's in the oven. I've got to go because I've got to eat and then quickly get ready to go out, because I've got an hour and 12 minutes before I have to leave my flat. So it's been really lovely to talk to you, Michael. Thanks for putting this in a nutshell. Just because I'm aromantic does not mean to say I can't do aromantic t-shirts and aromantic videos. And yeah, and they are clearly for aromantic asexuals anyway. So those ones are. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much, and thanks for putting the common sense slant on it. I really appreciate that. Really loved it. Thank you. Take care. Oh, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and share it if you want to. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new to this channel, and hit the bell icon so you get notified of every time I post a new video. Till next time, embrace your quirky and each other's. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for whoever else is watching. Take care. Bye.